Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at yet another form factor in the EPOS Adapt series of headsets, the Adapt 460T. This is the neckband and in-ear earbuds that are wired down to the neckband form factor. It is a Bluetooth device and it is certified for Microsoft Teams. We'll be unboxing the device, taking a look at it up close, all of its buttons and capabilities, doing a bit of an audio comparison for you, and letting you get a feel for what it's like to use this device with Microsoft Teams. Let's dig in. Cracking the box open on the Adapt 460T. Right inside, in plastic, we've got the case carrying the 460T, and bringing the camera up just a little bit. As we've seen with some of these other boxes, the set of initial user guide instructions are printed right on the inside of the box, saving from having to print out a whole nother pamphlet. I love that. Again, very eco-friendly. We've got a little bit of an instruction right here at the very beginning on how to power the device on using the power button by holding it down for 2 seconds. If you hold it for an additional 2 seconds, you then get to pair with Bluetooth. Coming over to this side, we can see that we can skip the pairing with Bluetooth if we just use the dongle that is provided with the headset. Coming down here, we can see that we've got a button built right in for hanging up and answering phone calls. Right here, we can see we've got music or media controls. If we hold this button down for 2 seconds, we will skip to the next track. If we hold it down for 3 seconds, we will go to the previous track. And then, of course, pressing the button once just plays or pauses your media. Additionally, we've got a audio up, audio down volume control rather than audio up and audio down. Silly way to say it. And then there are a number of earbud sizes that come with this. So you can swap out the earbuds over the actual in-ear piece. Some people have bigger ears than other people. I happen to have tiny ears, so I often need to adjust downward. And then finally, when it's time to charge our device, there's a little end that comes out, and we have a cable here for plugging the device into our laptop and charging it. All right, we can go ahead, pull our case out, move the box off to the side, get rid of our plastic wrap, and right up front, we can see we have the EPOS logo embedded on the front. As we look at this, this is a rigid case. It is not cloth. It is designed to protect the form factor and prevent it from getting broken or twisted in a wrong way inside of a bag. So I recommend keeping the headset in here when not in use. It has a zipper that goes from this side all the way around to this side. And we can see that the case itself is meant to have the headset sitting around a mold on the inside. So pretty straightforward. Let's get this thing open. And as we flip it open, there it is, the Adapt 460T. And you'll notice that in addition to having this mold where we set the headset around, we've even got a couple little spots right in the center to put the earbuds in with branding and all. And then we've got the USB dongle that sits right in the middle as well, front and center, making it easy for us to know where to go to get that dongle and where to put it. Taking a look up top, we've got our mesh netting. It gives us the user guide as well as all the other legal mumbo jumbo that we typically like to skip over. But this will be handy if you're looking how to get some specifications for the device itself. The other thing we've got in here is that USB plug itself. We'll go ahead and take that out in a little bit here. And then, of course, as mentioned, the additional earbud sizes in case you need to size up or size down to fit your ears specifically. All right, pulling the headset out, we have a lot of protective film here that we can remove. We'll go ahead and get all that stuff off. It's nice to have it from keeping it getting scratched up, but it's much prettier to take a look at the device with all that wrapping off. Taking a look at the neckband up close, you can see that we have a fairly simple, relaxed form factor. It just sits right on the neck. It is very light. These parts down here at the end where we have the branding, these will be sitting right below the mouth area. and we can see we've actually got a microphone on this side that will catch our voice as we're speaking out. The wires that you see there are going to the earbuds that we'll go over in a second, and that's where we hear from. Flipping to the very side of this particular one, we've got our power button right on the inside. If you stick your fingernail in there and slide that open, that is your port for charging the device with USB. Flipping this to the top, in addition to the microphone, we've got our volume up and down buttons, and then the play, pause, and by holding this button down, you can skip or go back a track with your media. Looking at the other side, we've got a bit of labeling right here. So this button on that is closest to the end of the device is our Microsoft Teams integrated button, as well as the answer and hang up call button. Right above that is our mute button, and it has a little microphone label on there so that we can tell which is which. Coming in for a closer look at the earbuds, we can see that right on the outside, facing anyone walking up to you, we've got our logo and branding there. And then as we flip inside, we've got that earbud that sits in the ear. Again, this is adjustable. The device comes with multiple sizes. You can just swap those out. They come off with just a little bit of maneuvering, and then you can pop the other ones in there to get that perfect fit for your own ears. So for the look and feel portion, the thing I like about this form factor is that I don't actually have to get rid of the hat in order to try on a headset. This just sits right here underneath the hat, and the earbuds come up into them. So here's how it would sit right here on the neck. You might slide around a little bit there, but it stays in place pretty well, especially with the earbud wires kind of keeping it there. You've got access to that Teams and answer call hang up button right here. I can mute myself here, and on this side I can control all my media volume up and down. Taking a look at the side, you can see what the in-ear earbuds look like. It turns out that these were actually the right size. I didn't have to swap out the little bud at the end, but again, you're gonna have to try them on for fit. You might have to adjust up or down, but this is what it looks like to have them on. As you can see, turning your head from side to side, it doesn't pull at the wires. It has enough give there. So you have nothing on top of the head. That's the look and feel. Okay, on to the audio demonstration. I want to do a comparison, really, rather than a demonstration, but just so you get a feel for what the audio sounds like as I speak into the microphone on the Adapt 460T. Right now, I am speaking using the wireless lapel mic that is communicating with this little doojab plugged into the jack directly on the PC itself. So this is the device that I've been using to record the video all along. So now you see I've got the earbuds in. This is the Adapt 460T that you are hearing. I changed the software to use the Adapt 460T, held the power button on here for 2 seconds to get it turned on, plugged the Bluetooth dongle in on the laptop itself, and we're in business. So previously you heard me speaking with the lapel mic. Now you hear me speaking through the microphone of the Adapt 460T. And finally, now you hear me speaking through the laptop's built-in microphone. Not as great of an experience as either the lapel mic or the headset itself, but for comparison purposes, I just wanted you to see what the difference was between the built-in microphone on the laptop, the Adapt 460T, and then a lapel mic that I've been using to record with. Okay, to demo a little bit of that Microsoft Teams integration, we mentioned earlier and we showed you on the actual headset itself that there was a Microsoft Teams button. It is also the answer and hang up button here. So we're going to go ahead and click that. That will bring the Microsoft Teams app, if it is open, to the surface of the screen. You'll see the screen right here. There is no Microsoft Teams app up. By clicking the button, Microsoft Teams is pulled right up for us. Okay, now we're going to demonstrate answering and hanging up a Microsoft Teams call as it comes in. I've got a device off to the side here. I'm initiating a call. Now we will see the toast pop up on the screen here. There it goes. I'm not going to click answer there. I'm going to click answer on my headset. As I click it once, the call is answered. And I have turned off all audio so that I don't get that horrible audio loopback going on with 2 devices right here together. But you can see I've answered the call and I'm now in a call just by clicking this Teams button right here on the headset. Similarly, I will click that Teams button when I'm ready to end the call as well. And there you go, Microsoft Teams integration on the Adapt 460T. So there you have it, the EPOS Adapt 460T neckband and in-ear bud headset certified for Microsoft Teams with Bluetooth capability. I hope that the audio comparison and Microsoft Teams integration demos were helpful. Hope that the product overview let you see what you needed to see of the device. If it did, please be a dear and share it all around social media. And if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, there is a very handy subscribe link in the bottom, I think, right-hand corner of the video. Just click on that, turn on notifications, and that way you'll be in the know next time I come out with another product overview video. Thanks for stopping in, and I hope we'll see you back here next time.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.